Welcome to Applied English class with Nehemiah. In today's class, we'll be looking at question forms of the primary auxiliary verb. Question forms of the primary auxiliary verb. The primary auxiliary verb we'll be looking at today is the verb do, the verb be, and the verb have. So we're looking at the question form of these three verbs, which are known as the primary auxiliary verb. The verb do, the verb be, the verb have. Some might say be, do, have. Anyhow, we want to look at the tenses of these verbs in their present tense, their past tense, present participle, and past participle. Now, let's look at this verb root. So this is the verb root. After the verb root, we're going to have the present tense. All right. After that, we're going to have the past tense. Okay. After that, we're going to have the past participle. All right. After that, we're going to have the present participle. All right, so if we have all these, we're going to start up with the verb root, and then from there, we can look for the rest of those. Now, let's start up with the first one. The first one is the verb do. When we have the verb root do, what's the present tense of do? Of course, the present tense of do is do and then does. Does is for singular subject. Do is for plural subject. All right, so the past tense of the both of those, or do verb, is did. All right, now the past participle is done. Now, the present participle is doing. All right, so we go to the next one, the verb be. So for the verb be, the present tense of the auxiliary verb be is. And the past tense of is was. All right, so this is for the singular subject. For the plural subject, are. Okay, and we have another singular subject, am. Are is also for singular subject. Now, for the plural, we have are, okay, which is the plural form of is, and we have were, which is the plural form of was. All right, so having known that, we'll look for the past tense. All right, so I believe I'm transferring some of the past tense, the past tense of be, and the past participle of be, and the other guy there. So what's the past tense of is? The past tense of is supposed to be was. So I'm going to take this was to the other side. What's the past tense of are? The past tense of are is were. So I'm going to take were to the other side. All right, so over here in the present tense, I have is, am, and are. All right, now in the past tense, I have was and were. Now, the past participle is been. Now, the present participle is being. All right, since we have gotten the verb root, now let's go to the question form. Let's start with the first one. The first one is do. One, example one. We have do, we have does, we have did. All right, So this usually appears in simple tenses. Okay? Usually appear in simple tenses. All right. Now, we can have the question form using, let's use any of these. Let's say we have a question like this. Dash everyone dash the answer. Dash everyone dash the answer. All right. Now, let's say we have A, does everyone know the answer? We have B, does everyone knows the answer? We have C, do everyone know the answer? We have D, do everyone knows the answer? Now, if you have a question like this, first of all, look at the subject. The subject here is everyone. That's the subject. And whenever you find everyone, anyone, anybody in a sentence, according to the rule of concord known as subject-object concord, you consider it as a singular subject. So what's the singular auxiliary verb that we're going to use? The singular auxiliary verb that we are going to use is does. So what we're going to be having here is does. Let me look for a big pen for that. So it is does. So we have does everyone knows the answer. So the main verb, now look up. This is does for the singular subject. The does is used for the primary auxiliary verb. The main verb that should follow the primary auxiliary verb do, does, and did should be in plural form or in its base form, should not be changed. I repeat that again. When you use a primary auxiliary verb do, does, did to form a question, the main verb in that sentence should remain in its base form or plural form. All right. Now, the base form or the plural form of the word know is no. So the answer becomes, does everyone know the answer? Not do everyone know the answer. No, you don't use do because this is singular subject. You rather use does to correlate or agree with this singular subject, because everyone, everybody, anyone is seen as a singular subject. Now the main verb is unchanged. Let me give you one more question. Now look at this question. Dash anybody dash, remember this is a question. All right. Dash a car. Okay. Now let's look at this. I'll give you just two options. A, do anybody have a car? B, does anybody have a car? Now, what do we use? If you have do anybody have a car, do does not go along with this subject, because the subject, everyone, anyone, everybody, each one is seen as a singular subject. So the singular subject here, let me look for my blue pen. Okay. Sorry. Okay, it's working. The singular subject here is does, and the plural form, of course, is have. All right. Now, let's give you another answer using this same singular subject. We have everyone, anyone. Can we use everyone, anybody, everybody? All right. Let's use the word anybody. Let's use the word anyone. Does anyone dash a house? Now, let's use this to fill it in. What will be here? This will be does again. anyone have a house? All right. Now, this guy is always seen in simple tenses. We can say simple present tenses. Simple present tenses. All right. We have this, another one. Let's say we have this. We have this question that says, can we get a question now? Okay, dash, she, dash, a home. Okay, let's change this to they. All right. Now, what will be the answer here? Is it going to be choose from here? Does or do? Okay, and choose again from here. Have or has. Now, how do we fill in the answer? Now, the answer to these, this is a plural subject. So the answer to these would be does. Sorry. The answer to this will be do, because do is plural form of does. So this will become do they have a home? Now we have known how to form questions using do, does, and did. All right. Now let's give another one with the past tense now. The past tense is dash, dash, she, dash, a car. All right, look at this question. We are using the past tense did. This is my pen is fainting. Let me change to another one. Okay. No, this is fainting. All right, well, I'm going to manage the pen because it's actually fainting, but we'll manage it. All right, what we have here is, this is she. She is a singular subject. And then we can also use does she have a car? All right, does she have a car? That's the question. Now, but we want to use the past tense did. So this will become did she have a car? Remember, it's not did she has a car. No, it's did she have a car? All right. Now, these are how to form the question with do, which could be does, did, or do, does, present tense, did in the past tense. This is used in simple tenses. All right. Now, let's go to the next one. The next one case 2. So we have example 2. Now, before we go to example 2, let me give you a question. You can get this answer for me. Dash, he, dash, a home. I'll give you this one. Then, what should be here? Let me give you this. Does. Remember, if I use did, it will be past tense. Does he dash a home? Is it has a home or have a home? Get that answer from me. All right? Yeah. Get this also. Is it do? Is it A, option do, or B, does? What's the answer to this? Now drop it in the comment section. All right, well, example 2. Example 2 is this. We have the verb be. All right, the verb be. But meanwhile, I need to put the last verb there, have, before we go to example 2. So let's put the verb have. All right, the verb have. Now, the present tense of have for the plural form is have. The present tense of plural form for have is still, singular form of have is has. Then we have the past tense is had. Past participle is had. Present participle is having. All right, so fill it in your notes. All right, so let's go to the next one. example 2. Now, for example 2, you can have the verb be. You can have the verb be plus a subject plus a present participle. Look at the formula. The verb be plus a subject plus a present participle. Now, we'll just give one answer because of time here. So we have, use the verb be. Let's choose anyone. All right, let's choose are. Definitely, if you choose her, the subject will be plural. If you choose is, the subject will be singular. Are you following? If you choose am, the verb, the subject will also be singular. So are they? Are they coming? All right. So coming now becomes the present participle. Now look at this one. Is she going? Going now become the present participle. She, what would the verb is? Am I? Am I going? Okay, or am I coming? Am I coming with you? Am I coming with you? All right. So am I coming there becomes a coming there becomes a present participle. I, subject, am, the verb to use. So we're using the auxiliary verb am, is, are to form a question. Remember, question form of primary auxiliary verb. Now, if it is the first one, recall. If it's the first one, the main verb does not change in the base form of the main verb is not changed. All right, over there, you can see it's not am I coming. All right, I am is auxiliary verb. Coming is the main verb. You see the coming there or come there changes to present. What is called it? Present participle. All right.